Hello and welcome to the Empowering Minds podcast. Today we're on episode 4. I'm your host Darnell, and thank you guys for watching my videos, supporting me, subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. Today we're going to get into how to embrace your dark side, your feminine energy. First of all, I want to say today in society, everyone wants to wean out the right brain / dark side / feminine energy, because it has to deal with emotions and feelings, and they want us to go towards a left brain, which is thoughts, ideas, your masculine energy, everything masculine. And people try to rule out logic over feelings and emotions, but today I'm going to show you how to embrace your dark side, embrace everything emotionally and internally. Our right brain / feminine energy is everything internal, our dark side, and everything outside of us, our logic, our ideas, our masculine outside of us, our light side. So this is what we're going to get into. First of all, you want to love everything dark. Love the nighttime, love the moon, love black, love everything that is dark, really. Embrace, befriend that emo person, that gothic person that you may know, that you see inside of Spencer's or Hot Topic at the mall, something like that, because they're in tune with all of that, and they show a unique side to them, and it's pretty nice once you learn to love and embrace these certain things, because the moon can give off energy. The moon is emotions and feelings. It is feminine. The nighttime is feminine. You know, accept all your flaws, accept every emotion that you have, accept everything that seems wrong. I have quotation marks, but that seems wrong, or people may see as you doing wrong. Accept all of that, because we're prone to be happy all the time. In this society, we're supposed to be happy all the time, 24/7. You have to keep a smile on our faces. Everything else, the whole shebang. And we're stressing ourselves, trying to stay positive and be happy all the time, keeping a smile on our face. You know, we're supposed to stay strong all the time. But today I'm gonna let you know that you have to allow yourself to feel all emotions. No emotion is the wrong emotion, you know. And if it seems wrong, quote unquote, then it really isn't. You have to be sad. You have to be angry. We're here to experience all these emotions. We're here to be ourselves. We're here to be real. We're here to be authentic. We're not here to be anything else. We're not here to be happy all the time. We're not here to be positive all the time. You're gonna work and stress yourself out. To those who have to be happy, have to be positive all the time, are truly miserable, and they're trying to grab onto something or gravitate towards something so they can feel happy all the time and be upbeat all the time. But you're really hurting yourself along in the process, trying to keep yourself happy, keep yourself positive, to live up to these expectations that are given to us in society. Like, it's wrong to be emotional. It's wrong to have feelings. What's next? Once you learn how to embrace your emotions, you have to learn how to express yourself through music, through art, through speaking. Express your emotions, whether it's good or bad. Tell that person that you love them. Yell at the person if they make you angry. If that's how you blow steam, allow that to come out of you. Once we dwell on our emotions, we let them build up, and it only tears us down in the long run internally. If we're not getting it out, once we hold on to everything. There's some people that hold on to everything. Even myself, I used to hold on to everything. But it only hurts in the long run. once you start holding on to everything, you're not really getting anything out. You start beating yourself up inside. You're down, you're depressed, just because you're not allowing yourself to express your feelings and to experience the emotions and feelings that are normal. Every emotion is normal. We have to learn that. We have to figure that out, and we have to stop thinking about what others think about us and let that have so much power over our lives, because people are going to judge you anyway, regardless of what you do. What's next? Have empathy. Today, we lack empathy in this society due to having to live up to these left brain expectations. Everything, logic, thoughts, ideas, everything left brain. But to be honest, we've been numb. We lack empathy now. We've been numb to certain things like death, violence, like, oh, this is just a part of everyday life. But once we tune into our dark side, we're able to gain empathy again. We're able to feel for the people that lost someone, who's lost their job, who's lost anything. We're able to feel for the person that's down. We're able to check on our friends that are feeling down, who are at their low points. Once we gain empathy, not just for humans, but for the whole earth, the whole universe, for the animals. That's why all these vegans are in outrage due to us eating meat and hunting and harming animals. They have empathy. They're in tune with their dark side. They protect and they treat the earth and the universe well, because they're in tune with this feminine energy, this dark side that a lot of us are scared to go into. We're afraid of the dark. We had to sleep with the night light on. But man, turn the night light off, because everything in the light comes from the darkness. Everything in the light comes from the darkness. So light has come from darkness. Any way, shape, or form, what has to come out has to start from within, as I should say. Once you have empathy and once you embrace your dark side, you can become creative as possible. Be creative. Come up with an amazing idea. Come up with something innovative. Once you start using your creativity, there's nothing you cannot do. Find a creative way to have fun. Being creative allows you to have fun. You can have fun at the job. You can have fun doing anything. You can make a blank piece of paper into something super artistic. Just being creative, something full of colors and light and all this type of stuff. Once you allow yourself to be creative, you could go and make something that's ordinary to something extraordinary. Being creative allows you to make something ordinary extraordinary. And that is amazing. Speaking of being creative, learn how to use your imagination. Your imagination is a bunch of images that you have. It is your inner magic, imagination. And your inner magic creates a nation. It creates a reality for you. You have to visualize the reality that you want before you can see it externally. You have to visualize it internally before you can see it externally in front of you. Your imagination is whatever you want. It is your world. You can create within that world. You can have anything in that world. Whew. What's next? Learn how to trust your instincts, your intuition, the universe, God. This is all connected. It comes to you through your intuition, through your gut feeling. That is God, or whatever you want to call it, the universe. That is God talking to you. That is your higher self connected to you. That is the universe trying to tell you something. Your intuition. Trust that feeling inside, because it may save your life. It may allow a blessing to come into your life. It may allow an opportunity at hand, and you take it and you trust it. Just like you would trust your judgment, trust your instincts as well. And along with that, we have to learn that things happen. Everything's not perfect. Everything's not peaches and cream. We have to learn that things happen, and it happens for a reason. Everything that happens to us turns into a lesson. And we have to learn from that lesson. We have to learn from what just happened to us. And we have to learn how to understand that things just happen. We cannot control what happens to us externally. We can only control how we feel, how things are internally, internally. We can only control the internal. We cannot control the external. You cannot control that your friend got fired, somebody that got hit by a car, because it's not you internally. You can only allow yourself to feel and control how you react and what you feel on the inside. We cannot allow external events to govern our internal realms. And once you understand that things just happen, you can learn how to respond and not react. We have to learn how to respond instead of reacting. Reaction is something quick. It's something emotional. It's something that just happens. But we learn how to take our time and sit back and go over how we should respond to this. Just taking the time to analyze, even think about it, or how we should feel about it. We are taking the time and we're learning how to respond to the situation at hand. And once we learn how to respond to the situation at hand, we gain control of that situation. And once we gain control of the situation at hand, we get better outcomes. And yeah, this is how you embrace your dark side. Thank you guys for listening. And one more thing, I recorded this earlier, but the recording didn't save, and I was pissed. But I took the time and I responded by re-recording, and things happened. Even though I was mad that I had to record this all over again, but at the end of the day, it was worth it. I'm glad I was able to get it out to you guys. Thank you for listening. Like, share, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Daily upload at 8. My podcast comes out at 8 every Thursday. Just a reminder. And I have a playlist for it created, so you can check out all the other episodes. Thank you guys. I love you guys. And I appreciate your support.